it's so easy, especially people in medicine. I think we have this issues that we kind of get an ego because, you've done your 10 years of school, you've done, whatever you're training, you got all these, certifications and stuff. And so you think you're like, the big cheese or whatever, right? And then you get out into business and it's like, you're starting at ground zero. It's a whole new skill set. You haven't done it yet. You got to basically be able to look at yourself and say, hey, look, could I have done this better? Did I make a mistake here? And being able to look at yourself with clarity and realize like, yeah, hey, I could have done this better, or next time I'm going to try better, and kind of have like that humility to go forward,
I think that's a huge thing, actually. And I'm glad you touched on that, because this is something that I've seen, coaching a handful of providers, and also, of course, working with my wife, is that UDocs and NPs and, naturopathic docs and everybody that's in that sort of, tier of medical providers / entrepreneurs, you're incredibly intelligent people. Like, you wouldn't have gotten through medical school if you weren't. But, school is designed in such a way as where, like, there are right answers and there are wrong answers on a test or something that you might pass to, like, get a degree or something like that. And business doesn't actually work exactly like that. It's more of a, like, bad, better, good, best, even better type, rather than just a binary right-wrong type of thing. So it requires this kind of constant, trial and error and innovation and all of those things that I think can feel icky to a lot of people with medical degrees, because they don't want to select something that would be the wrong answer, because that would have been failure in the past. Whereas in business, sometimes you do need to actually select the wrong answer to learn that it was the wrong answer, or to find out that maybe it's like kind of the right answer, and then you could innovate on that and make it better going forward.
Man, that is so true. And I'll tell you, that was a lesson I had to learn a lot too, because just like you said, especially when the longer you're in school, I think the more you kind of get brainwashed, to being like, oh, you need to get, a 90%, you need to get 95, you got to get the A, this kind of thing. And like when you get in the real world, you can do great with a C. You can still make a lot of money with a C. Like, and realize like in many cases there is no right answer, or there could be multiple right answers. And then to look at failure and say like, hey, failure is not a bad thing, but it's actually me learning, and the only way that I get to success is through failure.
You're either winning or you're learning, right? Like, you should almost remove failure from the vocabulary for those that find it to be a toxic word.